You might think that ignoring disrespect makes it disappear, but what if I told you that not reacting is sometimes our strongest weapon? Today, I'm diving into Friedrich Nietzsche's thoughts on handling disrespect. Nietzsche, a philosopher with some bold ideas, challenges common beliefs and pushes us to think differently. In this video, you and I will explore how his unique views can help you handle those uncomfortable moments of disrespect. So, get ready to embrace some. Let's set the stage with a little background on Friedrich Nietzsche, the philosopher we're diving into today. Born in 1844 in Germany, Nietzsche grew up in a deeply religious household, which later influenced his big philosophical ideas. As a young man, he showed an incredible talent for thinking and writing, eventually becoming a full professor at just 24 years old. That's pretty impressive, right? Nietzsche's life wasn't always sunshine and roses. He experienced a lot of personal struggles, including health issues and loneliness. These challenges became a part of his philosophical work, shaping his thoughts about human nature and society. He is best known for concepts like the Übermensch and the idea that God is dead. While these ideas might sound heavy, they're really about how individuals can create meaning in their lives. His philosophy often pushes boundaries and questions what most people take for granted. So, when he talks about handling disrespect, it's not going to be your typical advice. Nietzsche believed that examining and reflecting on conflict brings truth to light. He looked at things in a way that encouraged personal growth and introspection, challenging us to become more resilient and self-reliant. Understanding a bit about who Nietzsche is and where his ideas come from helps you and I see how they can apply to modern life. So, stick around and together, we'll unravel how Nietzsche's unique perspective can empower you to deal with disrespect in ways you might not have considered before. Now, let's dive into the main puzzle that we're unraveling today. The paradox we're exploring is this. Why is it that responding to disrespect with the same level of aggression often leaves us feeling worse, not better? You'd think that standing up for yourself by fighting back would give a sense of justice or relief, but surprisingly, it can end up doing the opposite. Think about it for a moment. Imagine a situation where you're insulted at work. Instinctively, you might feel the urge to snap back. But here's where the paradox kicks in. Instead of feeling empowered or satisfied, engaging in the conflict might leave you more upset and off balance. Why is that? Nietzsche challenges us to rethink these reactive behaviors. He argues that by engaging in this tit-for-tat mentality, we might actually be reinforcing the power of the disrespect we've encountered. Instead of gaining anything, we could be losing control over our emotions and self-image. He suggests that real strength lies in breaking this cycle. It's about reclaiming your power by choosing not to play the same destructive game. But here's the kicker. Figuring out when to speak up and when to let it slide isn't always easy. It's a tension between defending your dignity and maintaining your inner peace. So, how do you resolve this paradox? How can Nietzsche's ideas help us navigate these tricky situations? Keep watching, as together we'll journey through his thought-provoking take on turning disrespect into an opportunity for personal growth. Alright, now picture this. The stakes are rising fast and ignoring disrespect is no longer an option. Imagine a workplace where small snubs and rude comments aren't addressed. Over time, this seemingly minor issue grows, affecting the entire team's morale. People start feeling disrespected and productivity drops. The environment becomes toxic and suddenly, these small moments of disrespect are hurting everyone's mental health and career satisfaction. Now, why is this so crucial? Well, Nietzsche tells us that when disrespect goes unchecked, it can gnaw away at the very core of communities, workplaces, or even relationships. It's not just the immediate emotional impact. Over time, it can erode the trust and civility that hold people together. Let's be real here. Unchecked disrespect can lead to bigger conflicts, resentment, and, ultimately, a collapse of communication. This was exactly what Nietzsche was wary of, the subtle but. Now, imagine if this disrespect spreads beyond the workplace and seeps into family dynamics or social circles. It could breed fear and hostility, where people are constantly on edge, worried about the next disrespectful jab. Friedrich Nietzsche believed that if left unchallenged, these dynamics could genuinely harm the way we live and connect with others. So, understanding this, you realize it's not just about avoiding a discomforting encounter. It's about preventing a deep-seated disruption in your life and the lives of those around you. Stay tuned, and let's explore how Nietzsche suggests we address these rising stakes. Now that you're feeling the weight of how disrespect can spiral out of control, let's bring in some expert insight to deepen our understanding. Enter Friedrich Nietzsche himself. He was not just tossing out ideas, he was laying down life lessons he truly lived by. Nietzsche once said, "That which does not kill us makes us stronger." This statement sheds light on the need to navigate disrespect with resilience. His approach was about harnessing inner strength to rise above negativity, seeing challenges not as barriers, but as opportunities to grow and transform. To add more depth, consider the thoughts of another great mind, Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist who survived the horrors of concentration camps. Frankl reinforced Nietzsche's philosophy with his own observation. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. This perfectly underscores Nietzsche's belief in power from within and the transformative potential of adversity. Both Nietzsche's and Frankl's insights remind you that handling disrespect is not about fighting fire with fire, but about strengthening your character. By adapting and evolving, you're not only dealing with the situation itself, but also preparing yourself for future encounters with grace and fortitude. These lessons from Nietzsche and Frankl are about finding a vital inner power, emphasizing that the greatest weapon against disrespect is a strong, resilient spirit. So, as you navigate through life's challenges, keep these perspectives in mind to maintain balance and win the long game. Let's take a moment to connect Nietzsche's insights to the world you're living in today. It's easy to think of his ideas as just old philosophical musings, but they are surprisingly relevant to modern life. Think about how social media operates. It's a space where people often interact indirectly, leading to misunderstandings and, at times, disrespect. A careless comment or heated debate can quickly spiral into conflict. Have you seen a friend react strongly to a post, turning a minor disagreement into a major argument? This is where Nietzsche's philosophy can step right in. He suggests that strength isn't in retaliating, but in choosing when, or if, to engage. In today's digital landscape, how often do you pause before reacting, asking yourself if a response will really add value? That's Nietzsche at play, reminding you to channel your energy wisely. Or consider workplace dynamics. Maybe you've experienced a colleague undermining your efforts or making snide remarks. Instead of letting it fester, Nietzsche would encourage leveraging these moments as chances for personal empowerment. This doesn't just make you look strong, it feels strong, pushing you to rise above and not get pulled into negativity. The world today, with its fast pace and constant connectivity, echoes the very challenges Nietzsche addressed. Ask yourself, in what ways can you apply his strategies to turn disrespect into an opportunity for personal growth and resilience? By seeing these connections, you're equipped to navigate modern life with more confidence and control. As we reflect on Nietzsche's approach to handling disrespect, there's a deeper lesson to discover. At its core, the challenge is deciding how to respond when others treat us poorly. The paradox is simple. When you encounter disrespect, the instinct is often to retaliate, but Nietzsche invites you to pause and evaluate if that's truly the best move. Consider this. Is reacting always the path to resolution, or does it sometimes lead to more trouble than it's worth? Nietzsche pushes you to think about what truly strengthens you. It's not about hitting back harder, but understanding when it's powerful to let go and rise above. Imagine the strength in choosing your battles wisely, distinguishing between what deserves your energy and what simply doesn't merit the effort. This isn't about avoiding conflict at all costs. It's about mastering how you engage with it. By doing so, you can maintain your focus on personal growth and integrity. So, next time you face disrespect, ask yourself, what can I learn from this moment? How can I navigate it in a way that aligns with my values and goals? Nietzsche's ideas remind us that we have the power to shape our reactions and, ultimately, our lives. Embrace the opportunity to reflect on how these philosophical principles can guide you to handle life's challenges with both strength and grace. As you finish this journey through Nietzsche's insights on handling disrespect, consider what actions or reflections you might take from here. Life throws challenges your way, but with Nietzsche's guidance, you have a powerful choice. Pause, think, and decide on a thoughtful path forward. I encourage you to become more aware of your reactions. If you face disrespect, take a step back and think about how you want to respond. Can you transform the situation into an opportunity for growth and understanding? By doing this, you're not only gaining control over your emotions, but also setting a strong example for those around you. Remember, how you handle tough situations defines more than just that moment. It shapes the person you are becoming. Let Nietzsche's